jab low, jab high, and he's level changing each time. So he's going low each time, making him think that he's going to the body. And remember, as a body puncher, that level change feint is threatening, and it usually elicits a reaction. And based off that reaction, you can counter. Fulton's gonna be landing some good jabs and stuff like that, and then Inoue is gonna land a sharp counter that's gonna hurt Fulton. It's not gonna probably like wobble him or drop him or anything like that, but it's gonna be sharp enough to get him thinking, okay, I gotta move a little bit different. And so he gets extra defensive and he gets extra tentative, and so from there he's still winning rounds at times. He's winning some rounds, but then Inoue either is hurting him with those counters to the point where he's gonna get close to finishing him, or he's getting him up against the ropes and he's working on him, or he's hurting him with the counters enough to where Fulton gets tentative with his offense and he starts losing rounds because he doesn't have the output to win those rounds. Kind of like with that guy fight, he counters a jab with a jab, he counters it usually with the right hand, but basically the idea is get your head off the center line and then slip a punch in there while they're jabbing and that shoulder is extended. When he's jabbing with Inoue, he's gonna have to either get his head off the center line or he's gonna have to jump back after the jab, because if he steps in behind the jab or if he retracts it back to that lower position, he could be in trouble. So if Inoue can get in there, counter that jab, hurt him, or do anything to nullify or reduce the chance of Fulton wanting to throw a jab, then he can really start to take over the fight. When he's in that lower guard, he has the talent to avoid being punished for mistakes, but mistakes, especially those in the form of tendencies, catch up either when your talent wanes out or when it is matched. Fulton probably has the agility and IQ to punish this mistake if it is repeated. One of my favorite moments early on in the fight is Inoue using his speed, timing, and the jab to the body to set up a trap with his left hook. And so when he throws the jab to the body, he expects the right hand from Fulton. He was conditioning him repetitively with the jab to the body. And of course, when you get hit with a punch repetitively, you look for a counter. Fulton looks for the right hand. It actually lands, but he eats a punch to land his left hook over top. So the left hook is a counter to Fulton's counter. And so when his jab started disappearing, he started having trouble winning some of those earlier rounds. Of course, he took over later because he has great stamina, and so his guy couldn't keep up, and then the guy started getting outboxed. But I think the difference here is that when Inoue's landing those counters over the jab, it's gonna change the momentum of the fight. At first, I felt pretty 50-50. Over time, it started getting 60-40. Probably right now it's like 65-35, 70-30. Is that both of these dudes are great counter punchers, but one counter is not equal to the other, and I think that's going to be the ultimate decider of the fight. Immortality Serum out.
How can I die if I'm immortal? Monster in my eyes, I'm immoral. I ain't got no time to be cordial. Ripping up shit, I'm making big decisions. I'm feeling fire and important. Lightning striking and torching.